everybody, it's Janine with Slow Happy Vintage. I am a jewelry collector, reseller, restorer, repurposer. I'm here with another haul video. I recently went to it was a garage sale, and there was a big box of jewelry to sort through. I was there sifting through things with another gentleman, and we were handing things back and forth and had a great time. He was looking for just silver, and I found some silver for him. And I was looking for vintage, and he found some vintage for me, so we had just a fun time. So I'm going to show you what I found, and I'll let you decide. Was this better than getting a $55 Goodwill Blue Box? Let me know in the comments. This is just a cute, I don't think this is anything really fancy or special, but I like to pick up these little jewelry boxes or trinket boxes whenever I find them. It's silver plated with a velvet inside, and it's very cute. This box right here is a vintage Incolay. Incolay is a stone box, genuine Incolay stone, handcrafted in USA. It's got little cherubs on it. So I think I'm going to just dump it out. There's some treasures in here that I was unaware of. I was just flipping through, and I'll tell you kind of the things that I look for when I'm sorting through. Of course, I'm always going to look for name brands. This little necklace here is a Trifari. It has the Trifari mark on this tag, and then these are little Monet enamel, pink enamel earrings. I always pick up these little scatter pins whenever I find them very inexpensively. So basically I made just a big pile. I just put all this in a pile, and I asked the lady how much she wanted for it. This one, I knew it feels like pewter. I knew the stones are not real. I just thought it was kind of a cute little brooch of a lizard. Just threw him in there. Same with the ladybug. I like to pick up these little figural pieces when I can, when they're inexpensive. I wouldn't pay a lot of money for them. Same with this Avon little cameo. Pretty cute. And a little pillbox with, looks like a lucite, kind of opalescent blue top. I just love going through vintage jewelry. It's so much fun. Then these earrings are not marked. They have, I want to say, I thought these match, but they don't. But it's the same type of stone in there. I know there's a name for it. It's not dragon's breath, but it's something. I'll have to look that up. This surround might be silver. I'm going to go ahead and test that one. So we're going to put aside things to test. And these have a couple of dead stones. I don't know if I'm going to fix those dead stones or not, but they're just really pretty. Pretty little heart things. I don't think those are marked. No, they're not marked. Then we found a figural poodle. We're going to test him for fun too. He's very high quality. I don't think he's gold, but I haven't tested things in a while, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Little kitty pin, little kitty playing with a ball of yarn. In excellent condition, not missing anything. Very well made, but not marked. And then we're going to go ahead and test these two. I know these are some sort of stone. This is marked 925, so we will check the clasp. And I believe these are, they look to be quartz to me, but we'll test that too. So we have some stones to test and some gold to test. And then this is a silver plate compact that has, I wasn't sure what this is for. It's a very heavy acrylic lid, and you can open it up. You can put something in there. I suppose you could put a picture in there, but you could also put, other things. I don't know what, but write in the comments if you know what you might put in there. This can be engraved. Cute little compact. And then these are some Sarah Coventry earrings. This I know is vintage, but I'm not sure how vintage. Like, is it 70s, 80s, or is it 40s? I'm not sure. It has a spring ring with an older looking chain on the back. It can be engraved. I don't know. It kind of looks like stainless steel. I'm going to go ahead and test that too. We'll test metals here. Then we have an enamel Egyptian revival piece. Not marked. White enamel on that with a plain double or triple link chain with a spring ring. Another fun piece. And now we're getting into the good stuff. Okay, so here we have an Eisenberg. This is an older Eisenberg, probably from the, I would say 30s. It just has the cursive E on the back, which is indicative of older Eisenberg. And it is a fur clip. It is missing a couple of stones. I'll go ahead and replace those, and it is in need of good cleaning. I'm not sure how much I want to clean this though, because I do like the natural patina. Now it's marked sterling here, and the E right there. Moving on, we have these two little horse scatter pins. I just love these pins. They are very reminiscent of Coro. They look very much like somebody was trying to copy the Coro pins. They are very well made. Now, would I call these unmarked Coro? No, I don't think so. While they're extremely similar, they have a little bit different construction, and I would not feel comfortable calling these unmarked Coro. Are they Coro-esque? Yes, very much so. Are they Coro quality? I would actually say they might even be a little bit better than Coro quality. But unless I get some definitive answers on exactly who made these, I would just call them horse scatter pins. But look at the stone on this, on the mane of that horse. It's just beautiful. I do need to replace the stone here, and I think a couple little ones, and get them cleaned up. Beautiful little pins. All right, moving on. These are so much fun. Look at these earrings. I was so happy when I found both of them. We've got a moon and we've got a planet with something, an orbit ring and a star at the bottom. Really fun. I'm going to test the metal on these too. They're not marked, but they're just super fun. Here's the other one. Then we have just a clear rhinestone, unmarked with a box clasp. Really pretty little necklace. And these clear rhinestones, they don't seem to be huge sellers. They do sell, but unless they're marked, I usually don't pick them up unless it's in like a lot like this where the price is nominal. Here was one of the really nice finds. This is a Kramer, and it is in excellent condition. Beautiful, beautiful little bracelet here. It's marked Kramer right here. Kramer of New York, if you can see that. And then, if Kramer wasn't enough, we found a beautiful Weiss. Here is a black and clear Weiss necklace. Getting a little closer. Also in excellent condition. Beautiful, beautiful necklace with just a plain hook clasp. It is marked on this little dangle right here, Weiss, on the end piece. Then I found this. When I took one look at this, usually faces kind of freak me out a little bit, but I looked at this and I went, those stones are set pretty nicely, and it looks like it could be silver. I flip it over, and it does say 925 at the bottom, right here. And I decided to take that home and test the stones. So we're going to go ahead and test the stones and see what we got here. And lastly were these. I'm not sure if these little elephants are gold or not. If they are, that would be fantastic. Thinking they're probably just gold plated, but we'll check on that. And same with these little cross earrings. I wanted to check those too. And this ring is 14 karat. It is broken, so it will probably end up in the scrap pile. You can see that break right there. But look at that setting. Super tall. Those are probably rubies. We'll go ahead and check those too. And I believe the center stone is missing. But fun ring. And then these are marked 10K. There's not a whole lot of weight here, and I'm not sure how well these would sell as earrings versus as scrap, but I'm going to go ahead and test those and make sure they're 10K as well. I assume they are, but we'll check. Okay, those are the things that I found. What do you think? Let's get to testing. First thing we're going to test is this little guy. Like I said, I don't think he's anything special, but we will test his little stones. And the Presidium is not moving, so I am going to say that all of those are just glass. Test it on my diamonds just to make sure. Yep. All right. Now we'll test this little ring, these little tiny guys right here. Are rubies. Yep, so we've got little rubies on there. When I scrap this, I will pull those stones out. Never know when you can use a couple of rubies here or there. So that's definitely real. And this is just going to be acrylic. Yeah, this is nothing. And let's test this guy. Let's test this blue stone at the bottom. Okay, so the blue stone is going into the sapphire. Could be a blue topaz, but it's going way past the blue topaz. So I'm going to say that is a lab created. It's very clear. So lab created blue sapphire. That's kind of cool. And then these little red guys, I'm assuming are probably going to be garnets if that was a sapphire. And yep, garnets. And then the top one looks like an opal, so it's probably not going to read as anything. Yeah, so that's an opal at the top. So that's fun. Look at that. I wonder who made that. Does anybody know who made this thing? Have you ever seen anything like that? Moving on to this necklace, the clear beads are jadeite spinel. That is interesting. I was going to say they're quartz, but they're going way past quartz. Let's check these black ones. Black ones are not registering as much. And the green ones are... It must feel like these green ones are a composite of something because some of them are registering in some places and some of them are not. It's jumping into the tourmaline iolite area and also the chrysoprase. I'm going to have to check these a little bit more. Don't know what those are. I'd like to test these little beads in the middle too. They could be silver. Okay, on to metals. Starting with our silver, or the things we think are silver. I'm going to go ahead and do a scratch of each item. That's not silver. Let's test this one. Test the end as well as one of the center beads if I can. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, and then lastly we're going to test these guys. It's not scratching like silver. Let's run our 18 karat acid over it. Let's see what happens. Okay, we have a couple things showing here. It's looking like this one yes, this one no, this one no, both of these yes, and this one no. So I wonder what these are. Possibly aluminum? No. I would have thought that they were silver, but that's okay because the design of them is fantastic. All right, now we're going to test some gold. First things first, we've got this little, going to be kind of hard. And then we're going to try the elephant. And then we're going to try these, which I think they said were 10 karat. So we're going to start with 10 karat. Fun of it, we'll just test this guy. Okay, we know this is 14, but we'll test that too. Okay, let me find my 10 karat. Well, look at that. Everything is staying. Well, we know for certain that this is gold and this is gold because they're not doing anything. The other ones, and these are gold. But these guys are a little bit inconclusive because it is fading a little bit on both of them. Before I decide what to do with any of the gold items, I usually take them back down to my jeweler just to double check that my testing is accurate. And sometimes I sell them to my jeweler and sometimes I don't. Okay, so this guy's just gold plated. I can see where some places have worn, and that stands to reason because all these little rhinestones in here are just glued in. He's really cute though. I'm running another scratch test on the elephants. This is the 10 carat, and I'm going to put 14 on here. 14 definitely ate it up. The 10 is slowly eating it away. So my guess is that it's most likely just plated. I don't think we tested this guy. I'm going to go ahead and test him. He isn't marked. And I don't think he's silver, but we'll give him a test. Oh, wow. Well, look at that. He's silver. That's a lot of silver. I'm surprised he's not marked. But look at that bright blue. We've got some silver over here, and possibly gold. This is not. And gold here. That was a nice lot. If I had to really think about it, I can't say that I'm never going to get another blue box or mystery box because they are fun to sort through. But think about this. I sorted through somebody else's box of jewelry. I didn't take home the things that I didn't want, but I did take home gold, silver, semi-precious gemstones, and really cool vintage jewelry. So I'd have to say that's a pretty good day. Tell me in the comments what you think. Also, if you saw anything that you're interested in this video, drop me a line at slowhappyvintage@aol.com and we'll see what we can do. I hope you're having a great day, and we will see you in the next video. Is that good? That's better, I think.